As an independent, it gives me the joy and the greater an honour to represent as well as be accountable, but also I have no party to answer to. There's no factional war that I need to fight.
Hi, I'm Zara.
Hi, I'm Joe.
Yeah, I do know a lot of people. I have been involved in the local primary school, been a school counsellor at Ivanhoe Primary School. I have been involved in Ivanhoe Junior Footy Club because my kids played footy, so I was their local registration secretary for several years. The kids that I registered at Ivanhoe Junior Footy Club now 20-year-old, 19-year-old, some of them are 25-year-old, so I'm looking up, looking how tall and big they are. So I'm very well connected to the community. It's about community, and what I like about, especially I live in Ivanhoe, everyone knows everyone is looking out for everyone. And unfortunately, our federal parliament does not look like the whole country. The federal parliament does not reflect Australia. The federal parliament only works for the top end of town. So there's a lot of people that are being forgotten, that their needs are not met.
It was a very tough year, and the last two have been tough for what it's worth. I think we need certainly some direct leadership, some consistency, and knowing where we're going in the future. I think that's the hard bit for the last 2 years, is that unknown of where we sit.
I think the Canberra Parliament is lacking a female representation and all sort of women of colour, but also it's missing out women who will not be intimidated, because there's a lot of bullying and harassment and sexual assaults happening at the federal parliament. So I want to change that. I want to be part of the change where Canberra works for everyone. Tell me about business before COVID and after COVID.
So before COVID, everything was going very smoothly.
Being a woman, being a mother, being a business owner, means I understand what it takes to raise a family, to run a business, and also to work in a challenging environment and challenging profession. So I'll be able to bring those skills and to change Canberra for better. Through our research and our data collection, and also talking to people every day, especially through Christmas time. The most important issues that affecting Jagga Jagga are climate change, integrity, cost of living, and mental health, as well as Indigenous rights. Jagga Jagga is very, very diverse community. You can find anyone on the planet and from different background living in the electorate. And I think there's 61% of both parents were born overseas, and so it's quite very diverse community in terms of demographic and culture. I'm planning to represent everyone in the federal parliament in terms of, because our federal parliament should work for all of us. I think it should be a space where we come together and collaborate and work together, the elected members, to deliver what we need. I've got the skills to do that and deliver that, especially with my background in architecture. You work in one project and you work that project with 11 other consultants, from fire engineer to building surveyor to accessibility. So the federal parliament, exactly, that's the kind of example that I want us to see in the future, and that's what I can bring. In Victoria, the mental health system, we should be having a funding that allocated at federal level for mental health, and ensuring that our children and next generation can deal with anxiety and stress and mental health, something that we need to teach them from an early age through schools and through universities. And so these are things that at the moment are missing out.
That's good. You're really good, isn't it? Kids are good.
My message to people of Jagga Jagga is, I'm a fighter, and I will fight for every member of Jagga Jagga for our share funding at the federal level. Vote for me means vote for your voice. Vote for me means you having a say, and I will always be listening to you.